Ghana news base here. Now, Ghana Revenue Authority to enforce tax stamp policy with tax force. The Ghana Revenue Authority has informed the public on the enforcement of tax stamps, which are stickers with security features supplied by government to some manufacturers and importers to be affixed to their products before they are released onto the market. As a major aspect of the push to control fake items on the Ghanaian market and empower government block tax leakages, the Ghana Revenue Authority has started its excise stamp implementation activity. The activity is to guarantee product makers agree to the excise tax stamp, the tax stamp policy, which is to be joined on every single exercisable item. The Commissioner General of the Ghana Revenue Authority, Emmanuel Kofi Inti, in September declared his outfit will start a full enforcement and compliance exercise on the extract tax stamp after it propelled the tax stamp policy, which begins from the Extract Stamp Act 2013, and that is Act 873. I repeat, Act 873. Now, in agreement to the Act, the Ghana Revenue Authority Task Force has been dispatched to guarantee sellers who neglect to stamp their items are approved. This incorporates an inconvenience of a 300% penalty of the duties and charges included. Chief Revenue Officer of SBC Refreshments, Kwabena Apau Anto, addressing the media, expressed that task force team have been allotted the all over the nation to guarantee that no item abandons its product and its producing firms without a stamp. He also included that now the new procedure is that we are not going to perceive any new item without a stamp going into the market item. You won't see, we have situated offices all over the nation, particularly at all the assembly firms of the excisable item. Therefore, we have situated offices across the nation, particularly at all the assembly firms of the excisable item. Now, on the off chance that you have stamp on the item, we don't have any issue with you. Yet, on the off chance that you don't have any stamp on your item, no item without the stamp is going out again. The Excise Tax Stamp Act 2013 was passed by the Ghana to enable Ghana Revenue Authority enforce affixing excise tax stamp on specified excisable goods. Now, this model shows us that the nation is trying to find ways to, put back all fake items and generate a little more revenue than it used to. When the news came out, we were skeptical to what it meant. But listening to the motive behind it, it is understandable. Now, these tax stamps, which are stickers, are supposed to have security features in them, so that when they come check your goods, provided you have the tax stamp and it tallies with their machines, then you are good to go. It means if you don't have a tax stamp, you might be in trouble with them. Then again, this will cause a little market for creation of fake stamps. So, the Revenue Authority has decided to embed certain security features into this tax stamp to be able to identify the real ones from the fake. Now, this is not only going to control the fake items on the market, but it's also going to empower, government and, block tax leakages. A lot of sellers, traders, and marketers go on with their business without paying their taxes. Some are not able to pay tax because the particular good is not recognizable. Will some agree and will some disagree with this implementation? That's going to be a yes for both questions. Now, for those who are free willing to abide by the government, they are not going to meet any trouble. But for others whose main aim is to evade tax, make monies without giving anything to the government, it is a bad story. Now, this activity is also going to find a way to curb the influx of a lot of foreign and fake items that are being inputted into the market daily. Now, the Ghana Revenue Authority has done a pretty good job, if you ask me. First off, I did notice that the last time when I passed in town, their building, which is mainly situated in Accra, has been redone and it looks amazing. Now, the Ghana Revenue Authority has in the past faced a little backlash for the way it handled certain things. We do hope that they find new ways to handle other upcoming situations. We have seen traders who have complained about the abusive nature of the tax force. But speaking to the tax force also, they have explained the stubborn nature of certain traders who refuse to listen to their rules unless force is applied. Now, the Revenue Authority is trying to make sure that no new item will be introduced into the market without a stamp on it. Now, they already have offices around the markets, and we already know their tax force and their people are always lurking around looking for people to catch. Now, if this is a measure to help the nation's general revenue, I think it's good. We also have to put into consideration the fact that the higher the revenue, the more things that can be done in the country. In recent years, there have been complaints of fall in the revenue received from these taxes that are being meted out on the market items. We do hope this is going to put a difference, and this introduction is going to work smoothly to change all these little issues faced by both the market and the revenue authority. You should also consider the fact that certain traders suffer a loss of selling items when other traders are selling an inferior type or a fake type at a cheaper price. People will definitely go for the cheaper one because it's affordable. As long as it has the same container as the original and it's cheaper, they're going to go for the cheaper one. This will mean that those who are selling the original ones are not going to be able to sell, or are going to be able to sell but are not going to be able to sell at a high quantity. Now, the good news is, as soon as your item is detected as being fake, there's not going to be a stamp on it. Now, this is going to help all the traders who are selling the original ones and bring back happiness to them. That's about it about this revenue tax issue and the new stamp that is being introduced. We would encourage you to subscribe, like, and share your comments. We'd also encourage you to see more stories on the news page, GhanaNewsBase.com. Thank you for sharing your time. Enjoy the rest of your day.